Today, Caillou is learning that sometimes mommies and daddies don't love each other anymore. Caillou was sitting at the table coloring, using every crayon except the blue one. Caillou never used the blue one, and nobody knew why. He looked up and saw Daddy with another cup of his special juice. "Mommy, why does Daddy's juice smell like gasoline and sadness?" Caillou asked. Mommy didn't want to tell Caillou that Daddy was drinking his 9th beer of the night, the one he bought with the money Grandma sent for Rosie's dental braces. Rosie didn't even have teeth yet. "It's just Daddy's special juice, sweetie. Grown-ups need it to relax," Mommy said, smiling like she'd practiced in the mirror for years. Caillou wanted to play catch with Daddy, but Daddy was too busy sitting on the couch like a sack of laundry that could yell. "Daddy, will you play with me?" Caillou asked. But Daddy didn't even look up from the TV. The screen was frozen on the cable menu, but Daddy stared like it was the Super Bowl. "Not now, champ. Daddy's gotta watch the game," Daddy mumbled while drinking straight from the bottle. But there was no game. There hadn't been a game in weeks. Daddy just liked staring at the blue screen because it reminded him of simpler times, before Caillou was born and before the IRS took his boat. Later that night, Caillou heard Mommy and Daddy talking loudly in the kitchen. "Boris, I can't do this anymore. You come home drunk every night. You never help with the kids. You spent Rosie's college fund on scratch-off tickets and hot wings. I am done pretending," Mommy shouted. Caillou didn't know what "done pretending" meant. He thought it might mean playing hide and seek, but with feelings. Rosie stopped chewing on her block just to listen, which was the most attention she'd ever given anyone. "Oh, here we go again, Doris. Always nagging, always complaining. Maybe you should just divorce me if I'm such a disappointment," Daddy growled while pouring more beer into a Spider-Man sippy cup. Caillou didn't know what divorce meant, but he was about to. "You know what, Boris? Fine. I want a divorce." Daddy's face turned red, but not from the beer, from the truth. "Ha! Good luck, Doris. Nobody else is going to put up with you," Daddy slurred, stumbling backward and dropping his car keys into the toaster. The toaster wasn't even plugged in, but it still sparked, just like Mommy's rage. "I'm taking the kids and going to my mother's. You can drink yourself to sleep alone for all I care," Mommy snapped, putting on her coat, even though she was still wearing pajamas. Caillou was confused. Rosie was still chewing her block like it owed her money, and Daddy was already opening his 10th beer, this time using Caillou's plastic safety scissors. Caillou didn't understand what divorce meant, but he knew his family would never be the same. He also knew Daddy probably wasn't supposed to be drinking beer out of Rosie's baby bottle, but nobody was going to stop him.